Hey guys. So we're doing this new handicap series, playing handicap as even. And once again, it's not how we should be playing handicap. It's a way of just offering the game to black, and it's an exercise that brings out some really good clarification about things. Now, I thought, well, we're on like number 7 or something. So I popped open Crazy Stone and played uh, recorded a live session, Six Stones as One Dawn against 6Q. I thought it'd be a good example, and I thought it was great, all the way up until I signed off and then realized I never clicked record. So I want to go through it. I didn't want to lose it because there's so many good examples. Uh, so let's take a look, see how it goes. Okay, Six Stones. Let's just make sure we understand and define things. Okay. Is this move a mistake? No. What's going to happen here? This white's under attack already. Well, you're going to play it lightly. Okay. Between the two, this one is more rational as far as I want to have a safe group. I kind of want to define this, so let's just spend a minute here. This black move is not a mistake. But isn't the empty corner bigger? Why aren't you playing in the empty corner? Oh, I'm trying a strategy. Great. So go play strategies, play handicap, go. That's great. But in even up game, you just take your share. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm trying to define. Okay. So I play here. I'm playing on the easy side. He says, I'm going to make it hard. If I come out, I still feel pressure. I'm still feeling pressure. I mean, how long am I going to play? And you'll finally, okay, or just boom, I'm alive with points. So this is the easier, most straightforward way. That gives me, he makes a mistake right off. Now, it's actually not a mistake yet. We used to think it was, but AI says not yet. That's the mistake. This Hane, we used to say that's a mistake. I remember having a discussion with it against with professional 9-Dan, and I didn't see it the way she saw it. But AI says as long as you play here, that's not a mistake. It's kind of a good move. Okay. So when he Hanes, I'm wondering, is he going to play the right move? Is he going to play well? And no, he plays here. Now something's going to die. So I have access to the center, nice size group, going well. He adds a move here. Now this does stop me from having center access. I can't move to the left anymore very well. Our first thought, of course, is the Hane. But notice when he cuts us, there's no ladder. Atari. So the Hane is weak. So we're not going to play that. Also, his group on the bottom is perfectly healthy. Why are we Haning? What's our purpose? Not to attack, not to defend. So to break the center, game's early. So we get Sente. Next spot. Do it again. This time he plays a little better. Gote. Let's see why. Because when he plays here, let's do it this way. Black, white plays away somewhere. Black, white plays away somewhere. Black. Well, we could play away and we're still alive in the corner. But let's say we go ahead and say, well, we've got 2 moves away. So no, it's not sent. You want a reason to play there. At the moment, I don't have one. No one's, I guess I could think about, oh, I'm going to attack this stone here. You can see my cursor on the Q10. Yeah, maybe. Seems a little weak to me. So I went to the next big area. Okay. We do our Joseki again. Same thing. So the top's pretty equal. Okay, are we now going to go to the last big area? That's what we've been doing. No, we're not. We're not going to continue playing opening moves. We're in the opening, but we're not going to do it because what he's created on top is a game winner if we don't deal with it. It's massive, strong. He'll take the entire thing. Too big. So time to switch to middle game. Okay. We have a little Agi at A, a little Agi at B, and we probably all know the trick here. When it's equal on both sides, play the one in the middle. So that's what I did. I can go either way, so I'll start by using that stone. Okay, well, we'll use that stone. Just using my stones. Sorry. Okay. It's a great example of what this whole series is about. Points of interest. Okay. First thing we notice, we have forced black to play a whole bunch of moves on the third line. What a waste of time for black. We could sacrifice every single one of these white stones and still be satisfied. We forced black to just do stupid things. So that's great. So that's one thing we notice. So we have freedom here. Anything we do will be positive. Okay, what do you want to do? Well, we always plug in our imagination and we see a black A stick. And we see a black B stick. Well, those are targets. Oh, don't be crazy. They're not targets. Yes, they are. It's a point of interest. White cannot play and kill A. That's not the thing. As we use our stones to bother A, we're getting profit. That's the thing. Okay, so do we go after A or B? Well, to me, that means which stone is more usable, A or B? I feel strongly here it has to do with this AB. There's more stones on the left, but there's just full of cuts. It's a weak position. They're all weak positions. I thought I could do more on the right. Now, actually, when Crazy Stone saves, the board's flipped. I can't get it to them both. So when I played it, this was all on the bottom. So it's confusing to me. So I'm thinking about the A stone. So let's look at why. Let's look at, well, we'll see it take place. So what do you do? We can play A, B, C, D, E. What do you do? I don't know. There's no clear path that I can see. we could say, I'm just done here. I'll just kind of get settle my group in the center. Okay, if there's nothing else, sure. But I think there is. I think this is a very interesting question for Black. Are you going to stop me from connecting under? Let's say he does. I can put this in my back pocket and do it later. A nice extra chunk. And he cuts, Tari. Oh, there's cuts here. Lots of interesting things. So I'm like, I want to know what you're going to do. This is going to help me. He comes down. Wow. All of a sudden, this is all about points of interest, right? His A stick and my B stones. So I come out. Boom. Come on out. Gote, remember? So settle our center group. How? We got stones to use. Go use those stones. Make shape. Notice this is a slow direction to move in and nothing to do there. Those white stones are dead, dead, dead. Black's all connected, very strong. There's nothing to do on the left, and I can't go faster because I'm just cut. Well, I need to come down. So we're talking about A, B, C, or even something down. So I just come on down, and I'm doing it near A. So 3 choices. I do the one, I'm doing more work near his weak spot. So that D stone is doing extra work. This C stone is not doing extra work. Get the idea? Now let's recall, we're not talking about the correct moves. Just how shall we think about it? Oh, what are the things we can use here? Who's got a cut? I think I'll use that by just getting closer and get prepared. Comes down. I can ignore. If I feel my group needs a whole move, I can do that. I'm still alive in the corner. But I'm like, wait a minute, he has a cut there. I want to save my stones because that cut's really interesting. Also, I think it's easy to imagine that these 2 stones are going to have trouble. So I want to use up the liberties. I don't want to play here. I want to play here, use up the liberties so the cut becomes more meaningful. He gets the Atari, that's fine. He goes for some life. I connect, which I think is a mistake. And he starts in. And I'm like, dang. I don't even know what to do here. I read this, I read that. Can't find obvious life. It may be right in front of us, but the point is, I was playing the game, and it's like I need to respond like it's an emergency. Maybe look for Ko, or more to the point, he's left the cut. Well, what good is the cut if I'm dead? Well, he's got the 2 A stones. They only have 3 liberties. I have more than that. He's got the B group, which is real dead. Then what should I do? I made a shape that looked like I'm going to get 2 eyes one way or another. I'm not trying to say this is a great choice. I'm saying I had to make a choice. I want liberties. Perhaps A's better. Get all the liberties I can. I had certain concerns. So I thought I would start this way. So I'm about to get 2 eyes. He says, no. Tari, now there's some things here. If he fixes the cut becomes serious. If he lets me have them, he has to throw back in. So there's lots of problems for black here. He fixes, cut. Trouble. Aren't I glad I used up the liberties? Real glad. Okay. He escapes. Okay. We're looking at points of interest, right? Can my A group survive? Oh yeah, there's no ladder, there's nothing like that. Okay, so A's out. What else is going on? If I cut at B, his C group has no liberties. Holy cow. Ah, all right, fine. I need this group to have liberties. I need to get out, get some liberties. Sente, I'm getting liberties. Decided let's start coming on out, fill up the liberties. Okay, couple little issues here. My bottom right corner, there's issues there. For instance, Atari, uh-oh, that corner got awful small, right? There's stuff happening. So point of interest, my corner's getting battered. Sente, real helpful for free. And there's another cut coming up, serious cut. Okay, so he fixes, I need liberties. This A group has 4 liberties. Let's get out. More liberties, and we're ready to cut him. Sente. It's over. Cut. 2 dead groups already. Boom, boom, boom. Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. Okay. Very important. My A stone. If I hadn't spent A, which got me out, I would be surrounded and super short on liberties. It's a big principle. Get prepared, get defended, so that when these times come, you can just come on out. Everything's fine. Come on out. Come on out. Get your liberties. And this is where the game ended. His A group is dead. His D group is dead. My C group is alive because he only has 3 liberties. I have way more than 3. My D group is alive because his A group only has 3 liberties, and my D group has way more than 3. So he cannot hurt me, and I've got vastly more points. And Sente to do what? A, that's big. I don't like coming down around F because I believe his G group is looking pretty strong. So what am I doing over there? Nothing to do. So E or F for my next move. Real interested in H. I'd want to read out the cut, but notice H, and then notice that weakness at I. We're seeing that his J group, I'm not saying it's about to die, but I'm saying as we come out, there's stuff to do. There's points of interest so that it makes it easier for us to come in. So look at points of interest, link them up. Oh, this and that. Let's work those together, this sort of thing. And really I mean it with great sincerity, when I'm doing these videos, and I'm just hoping that there's some, whatever, 10Q, 5Q, 1Q, wherever it is out there. Because when I was there, I had a huge desire to understand, and no one could tell me. It was very frustrating. So I'm here trying to explain. And if you're out there going, I almost get it. If I could only ask a question, send in a comment, send in a question, send me an email. If the question's good, we'll make a video out of it, because if it's a good question, other people want it. I think the stupider the question, the better. I learn personally by asking stupid questions. I'm just like, well, that's stupid. Yeah, I need to know. Okay, that was it. Now I believe I'm going to do another one of these where I am recording the live game. But since I forgot to click record, that's what happened here. And we'll call it quits there. Catch you next time. Bye.